Columbus, Ohio, April 1st, 2006. The city streets were slick with a cold spring rain, reflecting the neon hum of a nightlife that was about to witness the impossible. At the heart of the University District sat the Ugly Tuna Saloona. Its distorted neon sign flickered, a sickly blue fish casting long, jagged shadows across the entrance, where Brian Shaffer was about to make his final appearance. 27-year-old Brian Shaffer wasn't just a medical student, he was a man under immense pressure. His eyes, wide and bloodshot, carried the weight of grueling exams and a life that felt like it was closing in on him. He spent his nights buried in the suffocating silence of the medical library, surrounded by towers of anatomy books and the harsh, flickering glow of a single desk lamp. He needed an escape. That Friday night, the Ugly Tuna was a claustrophobic sea of bodies. Brian stood in the center of the chaos, forced laughter masking a frantic energy as the shadows around him seemed to press closer with every song. He gripped his beer glass with white knuckles, the condensation freezing against his skin. In the vibrant, vibrating blur of the bar, Brian Shaffer was trying to disappear into the crowd before he disappeared for real. At 1:55 a.m., the grainy green eye of a security camera caught him. Brian was at the top of the escalator, a ghost in a low-resolution world, stepping toward the bar's entrance one last time. By 3 a.m., the music had died. The escalator stood frozen under the hum of cold, flickering fluorescence. The bar was empty. The people were gone. And Brian Shaffer, he was nowhere to be found. Outside on the dark sidewalk, his friends stood in the cold. Their faces were drenched in sweat and the harsh blue light of their flip phones. They called his name over and over, but the only answer was the dial tone. Detectives later pored over the architectural blueprints of the building. Their fingers traced every vent, every pipe, and every service door. But according to the math of the building, there was no way out that the cameras wouldn't see. They turned their attention to the skeletal steel of the nearby construction site. Amidst the rusted rebar and the snapping of yellow caution tape, they searched for a body, a scent, or a struggle. They found nothing but shadows. Miles away, Brian's girlfriend Alexis sat in a pitch-black room. The only light came from her phone, illuminating a face etched with a terror that hadn't slept in weeks. She kept calling, praying for a miracle. Then, months later, it happened. In the middle of a desolate, dark road, a phone began to ring. The screen cut through the blackness, glowing with an incoming call. The name on the display sent a chill through the static. Brian. Today, the Ugly Tuna Saloona is a boarded-up tomb. A tattered, wet, missing poster clings to the brick, the ink running like tears. Brian Shaffer walked into a room with one exit and stepped straight into eternity.